Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday from a wet and rainy Oklahoma. But it's all right because we need the rain. We had been so dry. So it's all right. It's just, it sucks to get out in it. If you can stay home all day, it's great. But I hate getting out in it. But it's all right. We're going to make do. All is well. It already changed our church plans. We were supposed to be at the lake this morning because of the rain. We then had to move back to the sanctuary, but once again, go with the flow. It's all right. Not the end of the world. We are in Psalm 74, 23 verses. Honestly, I don't know what this is going to look like, but let's give it a go. O God, why have you rejected us forever? Why does your anger smolder against the sheep of your pasture? Remember the nation you purchased long ago, the people of your inheritance whom you redeemed, Mount Zion where you dwelt. Turn your steps towards these everlasting ruins, all this destruction the enemy has brought on the sanctuary. Your foes roared in the place where you met with us. They set up their standards as signs. They behaved like men wielding axes to cut through a thicket of trees. They smashed all the carved paneling with their axes and hatchets. They burned your sanctuary to the ground. They defiled the dwelling place of your name. They said in their hearts, we will crush them completely. They burned every place where God was worshipped in the land. We are given no signs from God, no prophets are left, and none of us know how long this will be. How long will the enemy mock you, God? Will the foe revile your name forever? Why do you hold back your hand, your right hand? Take it from the folds of your garment and destroy them, which God is completely capable of, right? If God wanted to end the world right at this moment, he is capable of that. That always blows my mind of how if God wanted to strike, so we always joke about God's going to strike you down. If God wanted to strike someone down right that instant, he could do it. That's the power that God has. But God is my king from long ago. He brings salvation on the earth. It was you who split open the sea by your power. You broke the heads of the monster in the waters. It was you who crushed the heads of Leviathan, I think, and gave it as food to the creatures of the desert. It was you who opened up springs and streams, who dried up the ever-flowing rivers. The day is yours, and yours also the night. You established the sun and the moon. It was you who set all the boundaries of the earth. You made both summer and winter. Remember how the enemy has mocked you, Lord, how foolish people have reviled your name. Do not hand over the life of your dove to wild beasts. Do not forget the lives of your afflicted people forever. Have regard for your covenant, because haunts of violence fill the dark places of the land. Do not let the oppressed retreat in disgrace. May the poor and needy praise your name. Rise up, O God, and defend your cause. Remember how fools mock you all day long. Do not ignore the clamor of your adversaries, the uproar of your enemies, which rises continually. So this is like calling out to God, right? God, don't let this continue. How are you letting this happen? Why are you letting this happen, right? They're mocking you. They're making fun of you, right? They're bringing dishonor to your name. And all I can think is God was probably sitting there going, you don't know what I have planned. God was probably sitting there while they were writing this, and all he could say was, you don't see the big picture. You don't know what is to come. Even when it seems like it's more harm than good, God has a plan. Even when it seems like it's not a part of God's picture, right? Like, it's like God has forgotten you. God has a plan. All we see is a little bitty bit. God sees big picture. God knows why something is happening. God knows how something is going to come from dust to beauty. Right? God knows that. We don't. So we have to trust. We have to believe that He's got us. Everyone have a great Sunday. Have a great week. Be in prayer. This is our VBS week at church. So be in prayer that the kids have a blast, that they learn a lot, that they learn about Jesus, that they come to know Jesus if they don't. And then next week is Next Gen 2023. So be in prayer for that also. I'm going to have some videos this week gearing up for that. So make sure you check those out. Everyone, have a great Sunday. And of course, go be the example.